Hey everyone, I'm reviewing via video review women's K2 Contour 2021-2022 snowboard boot. It's a thumbs down from me. I love K2 boards. I ride the Wild Heart, but this boot was not doing it for me. I'm going to return it. So, number one issue is a symmetrical pressure point that was on the inner ankle of both boots. So I call it symmetrical. The reason why it's there is the inner boa system. You can see this blue guy tightens down on the liner, which I have removed right now, and it is tied down right there on that little leather patch on the inner ankle. And so the issue with that is there's a knot, and that knot lands right here on this little vent. And this is a section where the liner is quite thin compared to the rest of the liner. And so the knot just punches through and rubs on the inner ankle bone of both my feet. I'd really like to see the inner boa system secured exterior to the boot if possible. Number two is an asymmetrical pressure point, and this I think had to do with some inconsistent sewing of the liner, and this one happened on my right boot. So we have Velcro on each side of the liner to get a nice snug fit, but for my right foot the Velcro came and scooped around the edge too far. This is causing the Velcro to rub on my sock and my skin through my sock and give me a raw patch of skin. And this seam right here, it's kind of hard. This seam ended up, instead of parallel to my shin, it's now perpendicular, and it's just pressing into my shin. And I like my boots tight. I bought these, they're pretty firm, 8 out of 10 stiffness, and I want that, but I can't tighten them down all the way or else it's just like crushing into my shin. And so that was only on the right boot, on the inside edge of the tongue up here at the Velcro. So number three is how you tighten the inside liner. I really like the double boa. I'm going to keep doing that, but the blue piece here is tied down on the inside, and so when you tighten this boa reel right here, it scooches it to the outside. Let me see if I can play that out. So it's tied off here, and then it scooches it over to the outside. And what happens is this edge of the blue plastic piece loses contact with this part of the liner. It just slides too far and loses it. And so now you're tightening here, but this is loose. And so you have to overcorrect that blue plastic piece to the inside so that when you're cranking her down, it cinches to sit in the center. And that overcorrection is something I learned with use, but it's extra hard to do because there's some Velcro right here, and there's some Velcro on the inside of the outer tongue, and they stick to each other. And I can see how you might want that, but it causes that adjustment of this inner piece to be pretty hard because you got your foot in there, you got the liner in there, and it's like pretty tight, and you gotta like roll the tongue away and try and like shimmy it over here while it's like trying to stick. It's not good. Anyways, I think they felt a little flimsy as well, kind of cardboardy. But I won't dock them for that. That was just an initial impression. The good news is they were very true to size. I wear a size 7. I bought a size 7. They fit perfectly. And I really like the color and the styling of these. They're rad, but they don't fit well and they make my feet sad. So that's my review. Hopefully it's helpful rather than hurtful. Because I do back K2, just not this version of these boots.